And joining us now is a senator who has long called for big tech companies to be held accountable, and he's pushing for leaders of Twitter and Facebook to be brought before Congress next week. Missouri Senator Josh Hawley. Senator, okay, they have this Section 230 protection against liability, but they're editorializing, they're deciding what content is good and bad, and there is a massive political bias.
Yeah, so here's the thing, Sean. What needs to happen is Americans need to be able to sue these companies. You know, if you've been locked out of Twitter, or if you can't distribute this New York Post article on Facebook, you ought to be able to sue them. You could do that with another company, but you can't do it with Facebook and Twitter, Google, because of the special sweetheart deal they get from the federal government. And by the way, that's how they've gotten so big and powerful. They haven't done this on their own. They've gotten to be these monopolies because the government 20 years ago gave them this sweetheart deal, and it's time for it to end.
Okay, so you watch what happened here. All right, we have Joe Biden on tape. Joe Biden bragging, you're not getting $1 billion. I'm leaving here in 6 hours. You're not getting the $1 billion. He's telling this to Ukraine. Unless you fire the prosecutor, his name was Victor Shokin, he has a name, he's given interviews, who's investigating his son who's making millions with no experience. Now, I don't know, Senator, that sounds like a quid and a pro and a quo with Joe, and millions of dollars going to somebody with zero experience. Now, I'd like that deal. I bet you'd probably like that deal. I bet most of America would like that deal. But yet nobody in the media even discusses it or touches it. What if Hunter's last name was Trump? You think it would be different?
Yeah, oh, it'd be a heck of a lot different. By the way, I love the media howling now about the fact that the emails that the New York Post published, they said, oh, we don't know exactly where those are from. I didn't hear any such howling when the New York Times published Trump's tax returns, which they almost certainly got illegally. Here's the point. If those emails are fake, if the New York Post emails are fake, why isn't the Biden campaign out there denying it? And the biggest point of all is, why is Facebook and Twitter, why are they doing the bidding of the Biden campaign? Why is it that Joe Biden can snap his fingers and these monopolies, the biggest monopolies in America, just do his bidding and refuse to allow this story to be reported? Now, you've got these tech companies trying to control journalism, trying to control news, trying to control what Americans can talk about in a presidential election. And we've only got 19 days to go. It's unbelievable. It's a racket. It's collusion between Biden and the big tech companies, and it's got to stop.
All right. We're going to watch it closely. All right. As you watch the race unfold, even with all of the bias, how do you assess a lot of tough Senate races? For example, Martha McSally, Cory Gardner, Joni Ernst, Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, Senator Perdue, Tillis. A lot is hanging in the balance here. How do you see the election with 19 days to go?
I think we're going to hold the Senate. It's going to be a tight election. There's no doubt about it. With
Collins,
big tech
yeah,
putting their finger on the scale. And yeah, that's right. There's a lot of tough races out there, but we are going to hold the Senate. Of course, I firmly believe the president's going to be reelected. My home state of Missouri, he's going to win big. So I think the president's going to get reelected. I believe we will hold the Senate. And Sean, we've got to take action right now to hold these big tech companies accountable. They are going to continue to do this. If we don't stop them now, if Republicans don't stand up and do something about this, these companies are going to run this country. That's their desire. These woke capitalists, they want to run America. Big government, big tech. They want to run America. We've got to stop them. We've got to do something right now.